You got it to actually record this time?
Yeah, this is a different version.
Different.
Yeah.
I thought you said quick player. What did you record it on last time?
So, I don't know, some funky ass fucking bullshit that I never used before. Was it Photobot or something like that? It's something different that I just, because I was looking through shit, you know what I'm saying, and I was trying to find stuff like, because I want to do the AI shit, like. Not
like the AI videos?
Yeah, like the ones that like I don't know if you've seen like YouTube beat page like that have the Bart Simpson on it and it's bouncing to the beat type shit. Like,
yeah, that's cool.
Like that's cool. What I want to do, like without making just regular something, like just putting the album cover on the, you know what I'm saying, like. Cause
you talk about for
YouTube
videos,
you know what I'm saying, and then, like that's why I got CapCut, like that's what I made, because I recorded the interview on QuickTime.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
QuickTime player is usually pretty reliable.
Yeah, that's what I record. That's what I usually do. Like I have a whole bunch of shit on there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just tried another one and it said it was recording, and then I got to looking all up about it, and the first mistake was, nigga, we got fucked up, and I let the shit running all night. Like, so it probably fucked it up. You know what I mean? It probably wasn't even their fault. But
probably used 1 million gig around.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this works now. So
that's what's up, man. Well, look, are we gonna do the Zoom meeting?
They didn't answer, and that was
I was gonna say, because like, man, I've been trying to get a hold of Talk, man. Talk is elusive, man.
Yeah, he's
I actually have to. I got to get all the wave files for the beats, because I can't like, I want to start on the next songs and I can't record them until I get those wave files.
Yeah, you should. I messaged Jazz on Snapchat, because that's when she usually messages back.
Okay.
Fastest. I hit up our group chat with them too, but yeah, Talk. I mean, I'm sure, like, he's moving, you know what I'm saying? And it's holidays. You could text him or call him. Another thing with our shit is, me and Top both have Androids, and I think Jazz might have an iPhone or something, but one of the group chat messages, Top gets it and Jazz don't, or something like that. But there's one that they both get it, and I don't know if I messaged the right one. So, but I messaged Jazz on Snapchat, so
yeah. She'll
message me back, and I messaged her earlier this week too.
Yeah, man, Jazz, she'll get. I think that's how I found out y'all was in LA. I was on Snapchat, and Jazz snapped that she was, at the airport at LAX. I said, what?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in LA right now. She's like, oh, stop playing. She's like, Bilal here too. I said, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
We fucking pulled it when we got off. Nigga, fucking, and I seen the Lakers shit, Magic on the wall. I was like, oh shit.
LA the place, man. It's like, it's everybody who ever did it one or two ways. I mean, like Kendrick family knew he was a star.
Yeah.
Ever since he was a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
So they from the shop. They ain't got no money, but they scraped up everything they had just to move to LA.
Right.
The only place they could afford to stay was in Compton. That's why he got that street cred that he got. That you see the street cred.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, he was in the jungle. You know,
for sure.
You grew up in the jungle, you bound to know a couple gorillas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's the one they looked out for, because they knew he was. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no bank. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in the street. But I mean, if you in Compton, like, you gonna run into some shit.
That's what I never understand, man. Like that situation with Bud, the boxer, Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
And he out there in the street shooting. Like, dude, if that's your guy, like, nah, fall back. You know what I'm saying? Fall back.
Have shooters for you.
Yeah, like, exactly. Fall back. Like, yeah.
That's usually how most hoods are. Like.
Yeah.
You know, you hear all the basketball players in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? We didn't let that nigga
win. Rose. Rose had the same shit. Yeah. Like, there's people like, man, what the fuck you out here on the street shit for? Like, no, nigga, you got a future, bro.
You D-Rose, nigga. Like,
yeah. Nah, fall back.
That's what happened to that one dude that got shot over some fucking, or a bitch. Like, damn, I hate to say that, but.
No, it
over a female, you know what I'm saying? But over a bitch.
Who was this?
He went to I think he went to Simeon. I don't know. He was like a few years older than Derrick Rose. There's a whole like 30 for 30 for it. I can't think of his name, but he got shot coming out of a high school game.
That shit crazy. You know, AI too. Like AI is street dude.
Yeah.
My guy, one of my best friends, he's from Norfolk. And like he from the neighborhood AI grew up in. So like everybody idolizes dude. Everybody know like when you that star, when you got star power. I hate to say it, man, Troy was the same way from the Dale. You know what I'm saying? Like Troy from the east side. Like all his cousins was in some bullshit. But they was like, not you, boy. Nah.
Yeah.
You got greater things for you, so chill out, sit down, you know?
AI was that nigga's, he's the one that started that shit, though. Like, John Thompson had to come to this nigga like, yo. Like,
yeah, real
we
talk.
see you in this, like, bruh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but lucky it worked out for him.
Yeah, man, same shit could have happened with Billy.
Yeah.
Like, Billy was in it. Like, Billy, I know Billy from damn, I knew him since kindergarten, man. When he lived in the Dale, man, he lived in the Carbondale Mobile Homes.
We were just talking whenever I was at Terrence's crib that night. Who the fuck came over? Nigga, I can't remember who it was. But it was some old white dude. This is Terrence always. It's this guy named Brooks, because I guess they were just talking about how I won the MVP in the holiday tournament. Like, they literally, whenever I walked in, they was like, we were just talking about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And literally, as soon as they said that, I was like, bro, do you know that fucking Billy Harris is, like, on Joe Rogan? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Terrence knows who he is.
Yeah.
But the Brooks guy, who's, like I said, he's an older white man, he's Terrence's best friend's stepdad. So he'll go in there and smoke with Terrence or whatever. But, yeah, that nigga
still the same, man. The mayor, man. He the mayor dude.
Man, that nigga is off the chain still. But yeah, we was talking about it. The Brooks dude couldn't remember him, but I was just like, man, like, it's so crazy. Like, and then we got into that whole conversation, like, how it's crazy how somebody we know, you know what I'm saying, like, is on Joe Rogan. Like, it can happen with anything. Yeah.
I just had a conversation with my guy. His name was DJ Pickle. Like back in the golden era of hip hop in Southern Illinois, because we had a golden era for real.
Yeah.
And that's when we started getting hip hop on the strip. Like we were the pioneers of hip hop day at the hangar, all that shit. I was amongst them, but I was the young guy. I was a shorty, but like everybody knew I had bars, so they let me come around and shit. So my guy, Pickle, used to, like, there's a guy who went to SIU, his name is Umar. Like, look him up on the socials. Like, Umar, he was really the one, like, from my experience, through my coming up in the Dale, he was the one who started doing the hip-hop parties. And the hospital, remember we was talking about the hospital the last time this shit didn't record? So the hospital, that was his house. That was Umar's house. And Pickle was a DJ there. Right. So I was just talking to Pickle, and Pickle was talking about, like, everybody who came through Carbondale. Pickle was there when Outkast came and Andre 3000. And Andre 3000 said, "What up, Kentucky?" And like straight up got booed. He got booed. He got booed at Shryock Auditorium.
How the fuck you don't know you?
That's funny. When you living the tour life. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You don't even know.
I know. I can see myself do that a million.
He said, "What up, Kentucky?" The whole place like, boo. I'm talking about, like, listen, this is right after ATLians drop.
Man.
That Outkast came to SIU. Right. I mean, so J. Crew was trying to open up for them, but he ended up not opening up. Like, you know how sometimes you remember something some way, but you be incorrect. So you ask somebody who was there. So I was just texting with Pickle today, and I'm like, man, didn't J. Crew and Umar open up for Cass? He's like, nah. Andromeda Sequence, and I was like, damn, like he bringing up all the old rap names, like that was their group. Right. He said it was actually Deep Six, which that's my guy North Star. That's my guy North Star. That's his crew. So like, I just didn't know like the details because I ended up not going out. I think I was on punishment.
Right.
That's how young I was. I was 16 at the time, 1996. I was on punishment. I was a wild dude when I was young. Wild dude. So Outkast in the town, I'm a hip hop head. Like all these, like, the hospital, I'm there.
Right.
Like, I'm 16, I'm in these college parties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the basement, ciphering. Like, man, Pickle will tell you. So, what was I talking about? What I was trying to say, what I was trying to tie it to is that, like, so Umar actually is an artist.
Mm-hmm.
The guy Umar, the guy who used to have the hospital house and used to throw the hip hop parties. He's really a pioneer of hip hop at SIU.
Rick Johnson is one of them too. You know who that is?
Rick Johnson.
He was the first one that had the radio station, the W.
The WDBX.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They call him the Godfather of Southern Illinois hip hop.
Bro, to be honest with you, I probably know him.
Yeah,
I probably know him, but
I met him once.
Terrible with names.
Yeah, I met him once, and I met him straight from the Stick CD. Like somehow he got it and played it on WDBX.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know, like I didn't hear it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I seen him somewhere, and he was just like Dub. He's like Dub Zero, right? I was like, yeah, and he was just like, yo, he's like, this is the hardest shit, like. Because, like you said, it's what we really talk about. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
relative to life.
Yeah, like motherfuckers. He was saying the same shit. Motherfuckers from Chicago coming down here, they trying to take over, nigga. But no, this that true Southern Illinois shit, nigga.
Real shit.
We ride around, smoke blunts, and drink beer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, that's what we do, nigga.
That's some real shit.
And, that's who I always heard was. Well, he was older too. Like whenever I was 22, he was like already in his 40s. You know what I'm saying?
What's his name one more time?
Rick Johnson.
Rick Johnson.
Yeah. J Soul would probably know him.
You know, the thing about it is, man, so many people pass through that town. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, I think he's from, I want to say he's from Carbondale.
He's from Carbondale.
I think so.
Johnson.
He's probably like 60 now, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you know, like, the first commercial hip-hop, not necessarily success, but on some hometown shit, like where a motherfucker put out a tape. Was that Eastside Debut? Say Sir Q.
Sir Q. Okay, I was gonna say Sound Mind, because wasn't he a part of Sound Mind? Sir Q with Shane and all them.
He probably could have been.
And Gia.
No. You thinking about So
that's like 19 or 20.
No, that's like
that's way after.
You know, Reed. Yeah, no, I'm talking about like Sir Q and the Eastside Debut, and there was several other dudes on there who was nice, bro. They were nice. That came out in like '93. Cause I remember I went to Discount Den and I bought the Eastside Debut.
Yeah.
Like that's the first time somebody from the crib was like in a store.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, fuck yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this shit.
I know the name, but I have to see him.
So I bought that tape the same day I bought Into the 36 Chambers. That's how I remember it. You know what I'm saying? So like that's 93, 92. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. So I was like 12 years old, bro. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And like that's when I first saw somebody but no, Henri was instrumental. Like man, Henri like all the Tatum Heights, man. There was some spitters out there, man. Buddy?
Yeah.
Now do you know Buddy? Bro, Buddy is one of the most. So you never met Dallas? They had a crew like Gia, Henri, and they had a crew. It was called THP.
Yeah, I remember THP because THP grew into Sound Mind because I think Henri got with Shane.
Yeah, Shane, and he was getting serious with it. He still is kind of serious with it. Yeah. I asked him if he last time I saw him just a couple of weeks ago, man. I asked him, "You still out there in the shed, man? You still fucking around?" He's like, "Man, I ain't messed with it in a minute." But he's still, he's still putting on for the city, man.
Yeah, because we was talking about whenever they had the cult parties, like whenever I was like 15, 16.
Talk about out at the barn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man.
It was wild times out there, bro. Yeah.
Who's I talking about that with? Because Jenny, was it Brittany? Yeah, it might have been Brittany. Yeah, it might have been a minute, like a couple of months ago. Like Brittany and Jenny was talking about it, and it was like, yeah, that's the first time I got they just handed me a brick, and I was just like, oh shit. It's like,
wilding out. Yeah, we was living fast, man. Living fast.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah, in small town. Yeah, man. I got stories, bro.
Yeah, the first person I remember, I can't remember who was all on SoundMind, but I remember the album because I remember I came out of I think it was
the Jolly Green Project.
Yeah,
because
I went and recorded with them. You know what I'm saying? And I think I might be on it. You know what I'm saying? I might be on the Jolly Green album, but I know I went down there and recorded with them. And I remember, I forgot who the fucking, who they was trying to, promote, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I remember they were saying Troy was going to come back and put all this money into it, you know what I'm saying? And was Troy down there whenever? I don't know if he was down there whenever I was recording. But I remember Blue, Blue Bridge Lane.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's younger than I am.
Blue a young dude.
He's 2 years younger than me.
Blue a young dude.
And I remember he was 14, and I remember going into the studio, to record with them, with the whole group, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember, who is this? You know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, that's Illicit, you know what I'm saying? I think his name was Illicit at the time. It might be something different. But this is before him and City, you know what I'm saying?
He had some bars, too. Yeah, Blue was talented.
Blue was talented. Because later on, that's So Ill ENT and O&E, Blue and City Boy. You know what I'm saying? That we started doing shows together.
They used to pack out parties, bro. Pack them motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
But, man, that energy, man. This is not. I'm not speaking against what they do, but they elicit that energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you were at one of their shows, that's when it was the Icebox. Man, I remember they packed the Icebox out, bro. And I'm like, somebody's gonna get shot or stabbed.
I remember. I performed when it was the Icebox, and I remember it was curbside, and I remember both times it was dangerous.
Somebody is going to get shot or stabbed.
Because Prelude, we performed in there whenever it was curbside.
Yeah.
I remember Revard was the one that got us the show. It wasn't with Ree it was just a Prelude show.
Yeah.
And Beads, the dude that he's with Twista. I don't know if he's still with Twista. I think he is. But I remember we did a show there with Prelude, and then So Ill ENT did a show later there with, I want to say Reed did that one. And it was whenever that gay bar was right down the street. It was open and it closed real quick. You know what I'm saying? But
I forget the name of that shit.
It's Thunder Blue or something like that. I know it had
the Blue Martin.
Blue Martin. Yeah.
Blue Martin.
So I remember because Marie, you know what I'm saying, she's gay, and we went down we was waiting, and I remember nigga, it was 20 motherfuckers in So Ill ENT t-shirts, right?
Yeah.
And fucking, so we went in the Blue Martin. Because Marie knew one of the bartenders, and we was in there kicking it. And
that was a vibe, though. The Blue Martin was nice, man.
It was nice.
Hey, look, the homosexuals might have been there, but
it was mostly.
You can still take a bitch in that motherfucker.
It was mostly hoes.
Yeah,
it was mostly bisexual hoes. It wasn't to me. Whenever I went, it was bisexual bitches. It wasn't even gay bitches. I was like, damn, these hoes are bad in the mother.
Yeah, that was that was right when the dead. I mean, I don't know if it's nostalgia, just being an older guy, and and maybe when that was my youth was fizzling out. But I feel like at that time it was the deal was really starting to fizzle out.
Yeah, because that's right after that is whenever I started to link with you, because that had to be 2012 or 13.
Yeah.
And then
it was.
And then
because Lee did a party at the Blue Martin.
Yeah.
And it was jumping. It was
I remember that too. I remember that. I remember going in there. And
Bro.
I didn't perform, but I remember going because I was going to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah. But yeah, that's So Ill shit. Beads. Literally, he's on, I don't know if he still is, like I said, but he was on tour years later. But this nigga came in a motherfucking school bus, a short school bus. But had it painted, you know what I'm saying? With beads and all this shit on it. You know, he got out, nigga, right in front of the club, walked in, it's like, who's these so ill niggas? Like, damn, these niggas in here deep. You know what I'm saying? And we all came sitting in the corner, and he came up. He was like, man, who's, you know what I'm saying? And he came up to me and was like, bro, like, this is the dopest shit that I've seen, like, in Southern Illinois. Like, y'all all in here represent one. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Carbondale, like, you don't get that.
You don't get that vibe. And it's crazy that, I don't know if it's not sustainable. Yeah. Just because, man, like, motherfuckers feel like it ain't enough food in the kitchen for everybody to eat. Right. But I will contest that, like, you know, man, I'm a hip hop purist. Right. But I love all types of shit. Like, you know, I bump Skinny Pimp. You know what I'm saying? 8-Ball MJG. Just the Twister. Fuck, man. Like, anything, like, so it don't have to be like some deep thinking music for me to vibe to it. The music is music. And y'all had a vibe, bro. Yeah. Like, y'all had a vibe. Like I met them. You know, you remember I come to the studio and they'd be around. And I'll be like, you know what? And I knew what you was doing, man. And I'm not trying to, like, you know, I know we record this. I'm not trying to bash nobody. But I knew you was like, come on, children, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Because they were talented. Like, oh, girl, what's her name again?
Marie, Shorty Banger.
Oh, she's a monster, bro. Yeah. She's a monster. And the little fat dude. I'm sorry. I mean, like, I'm a chubby guy, too. I'm not talking shit, I swear. Right, yeah, but I'm just saying, what's his name?
Michael, Young D.
Mike. He was dope too. Yeah. I mean, like as far as like me knowing that they were young, right, and where they like when it comes to raw talent, yeah, like some people have,
like that's the thing,
like they were talented, yeah, but they needed to be groomed.
Exactly, they didn't even know what 16 bars was, like, yeah. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they weren't hip hop heads like we was,
bro. I
seen
the
talent, like, and
she
Marie,
had a voice.
Like that's the thing, Marie was so talented, and, and like girls loved her because she was, you know, she was cute, you know what I'm saying?
I'll never forget. I'm sorry, go ahead. I don't want to cut your wisdom.
Like, no, that's just what I just remember. Like, motherfuckers were saying she was colder than me. And I was just like, well, listen to her rhymes a little bit more. But it's her voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's she had the voice. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like jazz. Spit. Yeah, like she could spit fast. I remember we had a conversation one day who was colder out of her and Jazz. And I was just like, well,
I never seen her perform though.
That's the thing, like
that's what separates the real MCs.
Yeah, like, and like I said, I mean, I could say it because I've said it to all of their faces. You know what I'm saying? But like Marie was the type of person that had, like, I had to hold her hand through all of that shit. You know what I mean? Jazz is just a monster on her own. Like Marie could have, and that's what she was like aiming to do. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that fucked her up when she tried to switch teams, you know what I'm saying? Like go from Soul ENT to O&E, because she seen like, you know, they was getting bigger, and then boom, next thing you know, shit happened with City. And I was just like, see, that's your punk ass get. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. But
she jumped shit.
She jumped shit.
She didn't believe in the vision.
And ain't rap since. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's wild, but
it's crazy because some people just part-timers, though.
Right.
People just passing through.
They don't get it. Like, I try to tell them, like, bruh, like, we really have something. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole city is following us wherever we go. Like, everywhere. And mind you, this is before Bspills, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had to beg people. We couldn't even perform in DuCoin. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to be like Shaquilla. Like, bruh.
I remember.
Like, this whole city is following us, bro. Like, you can't not let us perform. We're going to bring you money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I remember you used to pack LBs.
Yeah, and I remember the first show we supposed to do at LBs, whatever the fuck it is, man. The first show I fucking did at LBs, bro, I wasn't even there. This is how fucked up this is.
You said the first show
that I put together. Yeah. Nigga, it was my guy Fatty Pats, love him to death. He's doing a bid right now. But nigga, Shaquille called me and was like, yo, where are you at? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, we ain't supposed to perform. Like, so Fats took basically the time I was supposed to perform and was like, yeah, Dub said we performing tonight. Did. And just went up there. You know what I'm saying? Went up there. Yeah, and him and a couple other people like performed. You know
just off of the strength of your name.
Yeah, like
And like I told him, did you talk to Shaquilla first?
Yeah, nah, bro. Like we had already had a date set up for So Ill ENT, right?
Yeah.
So Fats went to her and was like, "Yo, Doug said we perform tonight," type shit. You know what I'm saying? And we already had it set up. Yeah. So Shaquilla's like, "All right, like I guess," you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she calls me like after I haven't been there, and she's like, "Yo, where are you at? Y'all supposed to be performing tonight?" I'm like, who's performing? And she was like, Fats. I was just like, oh my God, this nigga, like, because he knew the show, you know, he knew when we were supposed to perform, but I don't know if he got the dates off or the nigga was trying to get his, you know, shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool because he's my guy, but I'm just like, nigga.
Motherfuckers be thirsty.
Yeah, and she was like, this is why we ain't letting y'all perform. And I was like, God damn it, Fats, like, you done fucked it up for
everybody.
Yeah, but we ended up getting it fixed out or worked out and shit. But it's just funny because they wouldn't even let us perform. Like, so we had to go everywhere, and everywhere we went, niggas like DuQuoin was there. We had at least 10, 15 people with us everywhere we went.
Even during the little stress that my man had his bar. What's his name?
Mello.
Mello. Yeah.
That nigga.
Did Mello ever let you do anything up there?
Right.
Man, Mello's supposed to be the guy, man.
Mello's still my nigga, you know what I'm saying?
He good people, man. Mello DJ'd my daughter Quinceañera.
Hey, man, this nigga, like, he, like, literally told us no. He said, we don't want y'all there because, you know, y'all, it's a fight every time y'all go.
Man, you know what? And this is what, it's funny that you bring it back to that because that's what I wanted to double back to was talking about O&E and City and them and that vibe that they gave off and the energy that was in the building. It always came off aggressive. But one thing I can say is that, like, you did, like, club bangers and I wouldn't say necessarily street music, but it's like, it's on some Good Kid, Mad City type shit. Like, it's observational.
Yeah,
like, it's not, like, you know how you got observational comments?
Yeah.
Like, it's an observational MC.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, the energy was never negative. And, like, I ain't never, like, every show, like, bro, we done packed out the hangar. I'm talking about packed it out to capacity. We done packed, like you and Prelude, y'all was in some sketchy neighborhood in Peoria. I don't know where the hell we was at.
Nigga,
the neighborhood was sketchy.
Bruh.
Packed out.
It packed out.
And I mean, like, man, dog, you know, you did the cultural center. I mean, that's recent. That's when we on our grown man shit. But I'm talking about, like, when y'all was young. I mean, even So Ill ENT. Yeah. When y'all was doing that shit, like,
Castle
roll up,
Theater.
light up. So that shit was hard.
Like Castle Theater in Bloomington, because we had opened up for Tech 9, like, I think it was twice there. And then...
But that was with So Ill?
No, it was with Prelude.
Okay,
but So Ill came, like, well, just Marie came one time, because that's whenever Jazz and Talk was into it, and Jazz didn't come. So Marie came, you know what I'm saying? And
I can't imagine Jazz ever being mad.
Me neither.
I ain't never seen
the time, and I don't know if you remember, you're talking about the Peoria time whenever we opened up for Tech 9, whenever you was there.
Yeah.
The time I'm talking about is whenever, nigga, we was in the club, nigga, and this is around the same time where Jazz and Talk wasn't, you know, fucking with each other. So Prelude was kind of not in shambles, so Jazz came.
Family matters.
Yeah.
You know,
so Jazz came on an individual set. I came on an individual set. Me and Jazz is both there. We both stayed with L. You know what I'm saying? And I
didn't even know you was active in Peoria like that.
Yeah, like
Peoria's a dope market.
Yeah, like literally, like I can't even make this up. Like whenever I went to Peoria, right? Whenever I first got into town, so we both stayed with L. Like Leisure Bailey, Jolly Ransom. You know what I'm saying? He's on I'm Bad. The song I'm Bad. Like, but you know I'm Bad. Jolly Ransom's on there. He's from Peoria.
That's one thing I can respect about you, man. You network, bro.
So, whenever I got into Peoria, I went to the liquor store first. Me and Jolly Ransom. And he was like, nigga, do you want to go to the regular liquor store or you want to go to the hood liquor store? And I was just like, nigga, like, what? I was like, let's go to the hood liquor store, whatever.
P is wild, bro.
So we went to the hood liquor store, and I seen my cousin, JR, Terrence's brother, nigga, in the liquor store.
Just like, on a whim.
On a whim, because he lived up there. That's where Terrence's family, his mom's side of the family is from.
That's how you know, man, you walking in divine purpose.
Yeah.
Like, all these coincidences.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally was like, nigga, I walked around the store, like, just peeping this nigga, like, is that cuz? Like, and it was him, you know what I'm saying? And he came out, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then he ended up moving to DuPont, like, literally, like, 6 months after that, because he had a whole charge. Just, he was off the chain, too. But that night specifically, me and Jazz stayed with L, right? And I remember we're talking. And this nigga's just talking casually. Nigga just puts a strap in his bag, and I'm just like, hold on.
In the liquor store?
No, at his crib.
Oh, okay, I got you.
When we're talking, and I remember like, nigga, I'm paying attention. He's just talking casually, put the strap in his bag. I'm like, hold on.
That's what your Spidey says.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, nigga, where are we going? I thought this was supposed to be your club.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
He said it was his club, dog. Like, I'm like, hold on, bitch, your club.
So why you in there strapped?
Why you gotta have? He's like, nigga, I'm gonna be only one in there with one. And I was just like, are you sure?
Are you sure?
This is not the way.
Yeah,
nigga,
this is not the way. Like on some reverse
you should already be in there. That shit should already be in the club. Like, nigga,
this is not the way.
Hey, dog. But that nigga, like, it was the funniest thing because I remember we went, dog.
Dog, the P is off the chain.
Off the chain, nigga.
P is off the chain, man. Like, listen, Illinois is more than Chicago.
Man.
There are, like, listen, the Chi is Mecca. You know, we go up there, we pay homage. The Chi is Mecca, but, like, Illinois has spots all over it.
Man.
And it's like, you would never believe it, but, like, man, Illinois, it's like, man, I ain't gonna say it remind me of Michigan, but Michigan remind me of Illinois. Like, it's like, you know, you got the one big city, and then you got all these little grimy spots all
pretty
around.
Much it. Yeah.
It's grimy, man. The P is grimy. That's where Richard Pryor from.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor, the funniest man who ever lived, grew up in a whorehouse in Peoria, Illinois. That shit crazy.
Yeah. And so we because before every show, like, first of all, especially with this show, because I was extra nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm there by myself with none of these bitch-ass niggas from So Ill ENT ride with me, you know what I'm saying? So I go there by myself, but I felt comfortable because I knew Jazz was going to be there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So Jazz came down?
Jazz came from Chicago, I came from Southern Illinois. So, literally, before every fucking show, like, I go to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I went in this bathroom, and I was like, I'm not going in the bathroom here. This shit is nasty. You know what I'm saying? So, L was like, yo, I swear this nigga L had a driver for us, dog. Like,
straight up?
Like a driver. Like, literally, I got in the car. And this dude, like, he took me to a gas station just to go to the bathroom to take a shit, nigga. And the whole way there, this dude was like, "You Dub Z, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, you gonna play that song?" At that time, like, Shorty Want That New was my shit. It's on, I think it's on Cash Shit. But he was like, "You gonna play that song?" And I was like, "I wasn't, but I will now." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you.
And literally, he was like a fan, and I was like, "It's dope because." Just the love and the strength off of L, you know what I'm saying, got us like fans in Peoria.
And that's really what it takes. Man, that's what it takes is that, like, your people, and that's, man, dude, listen, it's so discouraging when you out here and you pour your heart and soul into your craft.
Right.
And the people who you closest with, who you love, like, you love them and they love you.
Right.
And they not out here advocating and promoting your shit.
Man,
like for real.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not even like a motherfucker who got a little dream and they terrible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, when you go to your kids' musicals and shit, they all be like, you like, I love them. That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Trash, but
you know we here.
Like, that's why we here.
Right.
Still the love and support.
The love and support.
I mean, like, no, motherfucker. I've been rapping since, you know, like. You said you started rapping when you was in college, right? So you've been rapping for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And I mean, like you got the Je ne sais quoi off strength. Like, you know, one thing that I noticed, like, all the MCs who transition from sports, it's because y'all operate well under pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You used to all eyes being on you.
Yeah.
And it's like, motherfucker, I got something to prove.
Yeah.
Like when J. Cole, like, listen, when I first heard J. Cole, and my daughter turned me on to J. Cole.
Right.
And she was like, man, it's this MC, Dad. I know you'll like him. He rap like you. I mean, this is my shorty telling me this. He rap like you. I was like, bullshit. This is some shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
But then I played the warm up. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
You could tell he was a hooper, and like that motherfucker's like, I'm gonna make it one way or motherfucking other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My body gonna break down, but my mind ain't never gonna break down.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
That's some real shit. Like, that's some real shit. Cause like, man, athletes, man, like my hat goes off to them. Cause like, you know that I'm a fat boy. I was never really that athletic, but like I always honored the discipline that it took.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta show up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, you ain't gonna just shine in the game, motherfucker.
Right.
It's mad practice to go into that shit.
Line tappers, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like,
mad
line tappers. The fuck?
Yeah,
nigga.
that's, hey.
I don't need to get faster. I'm already, you know, in shape. But you got to. You gotta get in the gym.
Like, that drill all the time. And,
like,
that's the same shit with this.
You gotta get in the studio.
That's why the same shit with this MC shit. That's why I really feel like I should be way further than I am, because I just didn't have that discipline.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
The thing with that too is we are further than what we think. There's people who know who we are that we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, for real. Like, that's
dope, man. Listen, I pulled up your Spotify just today. I said my son, he was listening to music. I was like, what music service you got? And this is a true story, not gassy. True story. What music service you got? He said, I got Spotify. You got Spotify Premium? He's like, yeah. I said, let me see your phone. And I pulled up Dub Z, and I went through all of your stuff and featured on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I found that Book of Prelude, and I hit the song that I'm on. Right. I said, man, come on, man. Right. You got to add to these royalties. Put this shit, play that shit.
Play that shit all day.
Put it on repeat. Like, play it even when you ain't listening to it.
Just go to sleep and let that shit play.
And then I let the shit rock through the house, and everybody's like, yo, this is dope. I was like, this our shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't know yet?
Listen to our shit.
Man, I be looking at Leela like
this shit dope.
My sister, because she put on, this is right after we got back from the Lake of Ozarks. And From Time by Drake was on. Yeah. We get back from Lake of Ozarks. Mind you, I've been drinking since 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. In the heat. Like, you and we rode back. Yeah. And I was still drunk.
And the Lake of the Ozarks is far as fuck.
4.5 hours. Nigga, she played From Time right the whole way. I'm like, my version's better. You know what I'm saying? My shit's better. Yeah. The whole time I'm talking shit. Nigga, I didn't end up, we got back to Southern Illinois, went to the bar, got more drunk. Yeah. I didn't even let her, like, hear it until I was getting ready to leave. You know what I'm saying? And this is at, like, 10 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? And she's just like, oh, shit. I'm like, bitch, I didn't have these songs. You supposed to be my sister. It's on the same album you on. You motherfucker? Like, how you not heard
my
this?
Version is better.
Yeah. I was like,
it's crazy. When you said that, man, you made me think of that motherfucking Chirac song, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, listen. Like, I didn't like that song, the original song. Right. I mean, the beat is nasty. Nasty. I did not like the original song. They did not do that shit justice. But, like, when I heard your version, bro, and I'm not gassing you here, because, like, I know you personally as a human being. Right. And everything that you speaking on is some real shit. Right. It's like when I moved to Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I knew you through that transition, and it's just like you writing that shit down. And you wrote that beat so hard, bro. That shit was flawless.
Like, man,
flawless.
It's funny.
Cold. It's like I wish that your shit was the one that was released first. Right. And more people need to know about it.
They need to hear, like, for real. Like,
I was looking for FTI on Spotify. Why that shit?
Oh, it's not on Spotify. Yeah, because that's got too many.
Copywritten shit.
Yeah, it's got too many instrumental freestyles on there. But that's the thing, like with Summers, between Summers, Mine, Cash Shit, and FTI, like I'm gonna go through those 3 albums and put out just like one album. You know what I'm saying? Because those are my favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
you was in your bag at that time.
Yeah,
bro.
and just put out
there.
You
got some bangers on all three of them joints.
I'm gonna try. I mean, if I ever get the time, like I will go through and just put it all on there.
What about? We talked about this last time you was here. What about my favorite fucking album?
Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts. Yeah. It's on there. It's on Spotify.
It's on Spotify. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's on there.
Like, man, why my features ain't on there though?
Yeah,
on some selfish shit. Where my features at?
Them the bonus tracks.
Them the bonus tracks, yeah. But no, them motherfuckers that's my favorite fucking project, bro. Like, man, because we was playing it the other day. I was like, damn, I forgot about how much I enjoyed this album. I gotta go back and just really listen to it. Okay.
Cause see, like the only album.
Yeah, I seen all the new shit, which is imperative.
Yeah,
which is
but
imperative.
Talk of the Town, Let Go, and Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts. You know
the weird thing about human beings though is that all music is associative. Like you listen to music that reminds you of the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's to evoke a feeling. Mm-hmm. Like so when I talk about FTI and I talk about Summer's Mind, like we was hanging thick back then. And it's like that feeling. Like when I was going to the studio, I knew like a couple of cases of brew. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna be in there making magic.
I was going in at that time.
Yeah, it was non-stop.
For real. I made, like literally I made Summer's Mind, which has like 24 songs on it. Yeah. FTI has I think 22.
Yeah.
I made Summer's Mind in August, FTI in November, and Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts in February.
Bro, you was kicking out.
Man, that's when I moved back from Chicago.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck everybody. This is Dub Z's time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you say that, man, but like, you're not a selfish person.
Yeah, I was selfish then. I was mad then.
Man, I know you was mad, but you still. Or I never like, I tried to do music with Lee. Like Lee, I respect Lee as an MC, I do, but as a human being. You know what I'm saying? I went over to his house. He had the studio set up in the crib, and I swear, I hope he see this one day.
this is the real vlog number 1.
Like for real, I hope you see this one day. So we was at the crib. LJ was there. LJ always making beats. LJ autistic with it. He just make beats. You know what I'm saying? And he had bangers. And Lee was like on some brotherhood shit at the time. He was single, so he had a crib. And on some brotherhood shit, he gave LJ the key to the crib. He's like, the studio set up here. Anytime you feel creative, come through. So LJ, like, come on, let's go to Lee house and record. Lee's supposed to be my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew Lee before everybody knew Lee.
Right.
Lee's supposed to be my guy. So I go by his house with LJ. LJ puts on the track, and I'm in there going crazy. I'm talking about, like, man, this is one of the dopest. I don't know why, I don't know how. Sometimes the spirit moves a motherfucker. The pen gets to going. Like, the track was banging. Like, I recorded some great shit. And here come Lee in the door. I'm not bullshit. In his cop uniform. He had on his cop uniform. He's like, what y'all doing in here? He's like, yeah, this shit sound pretty good, right? Oh, yeah. I don't like this shit. He walked out. I'm not bullshit. And I'm talking about, like, look. LJ, like, man, that nigga tripping. I was like, yeah, get your guy, man, because he being weird. For no reason. So, like, he felt bad because he wasn't involved in it, really.
Right.
Because he hear that shit banging, and he feel bad he wasn't involved in it. And then he came home and fucking, like, it's on his computer, ruined the whole song. I think he did it on purpose. I'm like, bro, you could jump on the song with me.
Right,
I don't care.
I'll leave you in verse, bro. Damn.
Man, listen. That was the weirdest shit. And then, like, that's when him and J Soul really started to fall out. That was during that period. And I'm like, man, why you being weird? He's like, my bad, man. I mean, because he came back and apologized to me. He was like, man, he's like, man, dog, sometimes I be on some selfish shit, man. I don't understand.
Especially the cop uniform, nigga.
Yeah, bro, it's already weird.
Police, like,
it's already weird, bro.
The police shootout, come on.
Bro, man, listen. So real talk, tie that back to what I'm saying is that, dog, he was always welcoming. I'm talking about, like, nigga, The shit you played for me the last time you was over here. The beat you sent to old girl. Just like, man, you give, I'm serious, man. It's on some LaRussell shit. That's why I tagged you in that post. Yeah, it's like you always give people that creative space. You like, bro, you got something to say, come through and say it. Right. Come through and say it. Man, look, I ain't never walked into Miss Annie house and felt no kind of weird vibes, bro. Right. It's like, nigga, we in here making music, and I was gonna say money because it's gonna lead to that.
It is money. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Because it's magic gold.
It's intangible, bro.
Yeah, like it's like shit that you can't, even if we did make money off of it, it's still like you said, those times, bro, like we was in there, like kicking it, like just having fun. Like it wasn't no like, oh nigga, we need to push this song out. We need to get this. No, nigga, nigga, I got fucking verses and beats unlimited, nigga. Like if you ain't getting on it, somebody else gonna get on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I felt. Like it was just unlimited, like music, unlimited music. Like, and that was my whole mentality. Was just let's get as much music down as we can and just put it out there. Let the universe work. You know what I'm saying? Like we put this shit out in the universe,
and that's real, bro.
Something's gonna come back to us good. You know what I mean?
And the amount of material that you sitting on, bro, it's a lot. And then when you go back through the catalog, like I got a little catalog. My catalog like this big, and I never had the initiative to really put it out. Like my guy Dre, man, like if he ever watched this, he'll tell you, like, man, put that shit out, Richard. Put that shit out. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's some real shit. So like what we're sitting on
is gold.
It really is, bro. Cause like I mean, like out of the 1,000 songs your ass got, bro, it's probably more than 1,000, bro.
Definitely more than 1,000.
Probably more than 1,000, bro. 100 of them motherfuckers is pure gold. Yeah. I'm talking about like it's something that I really struggle with. It's like, man, if I'm not like 100% inspired by this shit,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
See, that was my thing, like, cause there was a time when I was a perfectionist. Like, I would go through like the songs that I mix, and I would just be like, I know it ain't right, but I'm gonna put it out anyway. Because it can't get no better. You know what I'm saying? Bro. I can't make it no better. I can't make it no worse. Like, this is just how it's gonna be. Like, there's so many songs that I put out, like, that I got to a point to where I was just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck what it is now. Nigga, this is how I feel. Bink, put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I don't know what it is about the ear, bro, but like, you got an ear, bro. Like, man. Like your mixes be just as good as DC's, bro. For real. Like,
it took a lot, like, because mind you, I'm just learning by ear. I still don't know how to EQ, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know none of that shit means. To this day, like, I can look it up. You know how many times I done looked up shit, bro, and been like, man, okay, this is what EQ and fucking 44.8 hertz and all this shit was like. I looked at this shit and was like, I don't get it. Boom. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm just going by my ears. You have to. I mean, for me, because I didn't go to school for it. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and I'm not taking away anything DC does, bro. Because like I was in the lab in LA with DC and that cell therapy shit, dog. He did that shit, that rough mix. Literally, nigga, I paid for 1 hour of studio time. I wish I 1 hour, bro. Yeah. Like that shit was like I'm talking about like, man, just knocked it out. Like he's a fucking wizard, bro.
Yeah, he's that's wizard. The best engineer I've ever been around.
Man, he's like, a wizard, bro.
Like anything like that you want to be done to your track, like he could do it.
And he hears shit that you don't hear.
Exactly.
Like, he put those weird little tweaks on there. Like, damn, that shit just made
I'd be mad because literally I asked him one day whenever we wasn't as close. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, how'd you do that? He's like, man, I can't give you all my secrets. I was like, you're right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you that well. This a business. But nigga, I'm going to have you mix one of these tracks and then we going to be on it. Yeah, no, like, nigga, if I pay for this shit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna ask you next time we got to LA, nigga, because I sure you hit me over the head for that one mix. I was like, okay, man, I'm gonna learn a couple of your secrets. For that 300 for one song that I could have mixed myself.
Wow, yeah, that's when you told me that shit, I was hurt.
Yeah, me too. I was like, you said do this, do it this way.
I think he was in a spot right there.
He might have been.
You know how motherfuckers be like, I gotta get this $300 for this light bill. My shit get cut off, man.
I like Bill about to go on too, nigga.
Yeah, for real, man.
I'm gonna give you this,
bro. You know who else did some shit like that to me? Nathan.
Oh, Nathan.
Nathan to get you.
Oh man, you can't count that. You can't count. Hey, we got the beats that Nathan gave us now, man,
bro. And listen, I'm gonna
shout out to Nathan.
Hey, shout out to Nathan. I love you, bro. Like I love your art. You a good human being. But we struggling, and you know it, motherfucker.
Hey, bro.
That motherfucker hit me. He's like, I was like, hey, bro, how much can you do for, like, look, I want to beat like this. I'm talking, you know that shit that I was spitting to you the other day, the shit about hip-hop in Southern Illinois. Yeah. I was like, man, I said it would mean a lot to me if a producer who does quality work was the one to produce this. Because I'm going to put this out. It's going to be like a freestyle. I'm going to put it out. Right. And like I'm gonna use this as a marketing tool. Right. Like not only for me, but for whoever do it with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand every MC has grandiose visions of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I'm gonna put my shit on your beats and I'm gonna make you shine. Yeah. You know, I understand like as you know, like LJ, I got the same relationship with him. Right. He's my friend. He's a producer, and I understand that he sees his beats like his baby. Right. He sees his craft the same way we see our craft. Right. Anyway, needless to say, I hit Nathan up. I sent him the song that I wanted him to sample. I said, dog, I want you, like, because, you know, he could play by ear. Right. And this shit is just a guitar riff. I'm like, man, can you play this shit out and just loop it for me? Like, he's like, oh, man, that's easy. It'd be $500. I'm like, hold on. I'm exaggerating. It was like $375 or something like that.
That's the point where I look Nathan dead in his face and be like, I'm gonna get one of your outros on your songs, bro.
I'm a sample that shit.
Did it. No, I already did it. You don't even know. Bruh, Pastor Vino, nigga. Yeah. He got everybody. I'm like, because, like I said, he's closer to the top than he is with me.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just like DC is closer to jazz and shit. So I'm not going to pressure these motherfuckers to do nothing for me.
Yeah, for sure. But like, y'all know me, though.
Whenever I was like, yo, I was on the way back from Nashville. It's 2018. Yeah. This is right whenever Pastor Vino came out. And I was like, I messaged Matthew, right? Yeah. And I was like, bruh, you need to get me on the remix of the song. He's like, no, you can spit over it anytime you want to. I was like,
just give me $7,000.
I don't know what the fuck he said. Because I was like, bro, no, I'm dead ass serious. Like, I'm going to take your shit, put it on my Pro Tools, and I'm going to record to it. Because the end of the Pastor Vino is like fucking 2 minutes.
Nah, he got some cold shit, bro. Matthew, shout out to Matthew.
Yeah, shout out to Matthew.
Matthew is a phenomenal artist, and I'm not berating you, but as an artist, and you know it, like, you know we ain't making no money off of this shit. Yeah. Not yet.
First of all.
Not yet.
Yeah, Matthew is first.
But Mathian is a professional musician.
Fuck that. Mathian, yes, he is a professional musician.
He's a professional. That's
how
my
guy. But he's my guy first. The first time I met Mathian, he knew how to say my name. So he owes me one. You know what I'm saying? He owes me one. Hey. And literally, I was like, bruh, like, I messaged him, and I was like, first of all, I was like, bro, why don't you have Prelude and none of your shit?
Yeah, that's
but you got everybody else.
That's real.
He's like, no, you can spit on whatever you want. I was like, bet. So fucking out on the way back from Nashville, I was like, I'm gonna do something to fucking Pastor Vino. He was like, I told you, just do. I still haven't done it. Just out of the respect for Mathian.
Wait, he said not to? What
no, he didn't say not to. He just said, just go ahead and do it. I'm going to. I didn't say got to it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. But like literally.
So now that I know that, he done planted the seed in my mind, Mathian. I'm sampling all your shit.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna go through Mathian shit one day just off of GP.
You gonna get a cease and desist in the mail. Mathian gonna send you a cease and desist.
It's funny because man, bro, that's my guy, man.
Yeah, he good people. He is good people. But man, when he said, give me $350 for me to even start on the beat.
Look, hey.
He's like, give me $350 up front.
Bruh, like, we was in the studio. Jala Ransom. He's the one that's how I met Mathan. I didn't meet him through Top, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I met him through Jala Ransom. When we did the fucking I'm Bad song, he brought Mathan to the studio session. Yeah. And on Mathematics, this is on Talk of the Town, I think. Mathematics, the song. At the end of it, Mathan does a whole guitar solo. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, he was just there. Yeah. And listened to the song, and he was, because we did I'm Bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we're playing with some of the album. When he played Mathematics, he was just like, oh, shit.
So he played on that song?
On the song, yes. Like, he's on it and does a whole guitar solo at the end of it.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Just off the GP of fucking...
Mathan is a legend.
Yeah, he's like...
He's a legend.
And that day he fucked my name up. And I was just like...
Bringing you on stage?
No. Like, in the session. Like, because like I said, this is the first time I met him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The first time I met him... Something like that. Literally. Like, the exact thing that he said was like... He was like, so... Leisure, because he called L Leisure, you know, Jala Ransom. He's like, Leisure, and I'm like, who the fuck is Leisure? You know what I'm saying? So I'm already like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Mathan is just eccentric, dog.
Man, he's funny as hell. Because I know, low key, he was making, like, you know what I'm saying, making fun of our names and shit. So it was funny. He was like, so I know your name's Arabic, but how do you say it? And why, you know, where did your name come from? Because I wanted to say it right. Okay. And so we got to the whole conversation about it.
Black man who stood on the cobblestone.
Yeah. And like, and we got to a whole conversation about it, and that's how we like bonded and became cool.
That's dope.
And then he literally went in and heard Mathematics. Like, I think Talk of the Town is on Spotify. If you go to Mathematics,
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
At the end of it, it's just because it has a piano thing to it.
Shit, we can bring it up. We can pull it up, bro. Like, here, hold on, you ain't gotta move. I'll pull it up on the big jump right behind you. I think the speakers are hooked up.
Like, literally, and he just did that shit for free. And ever since that day, I love Mathan. And then Mathan said, him and Real Talk, who are the two
Real Talk is a real guy.
Musicians. I know, like, at their craft, like Real Talk.
Yeah, Real Talk is a poet, bro.
Yeah, he's nasty with it. He is. And Mathan, and I remember we was at the first Shrimp Barbecue, and I had these glasses on. And
that was the one that I was at? I think I went to the second.
Yeah, you was at the second one. The first one, we all had these lime green shirts on.
Okay.
And I had these, you know, the aviator glasses on. And Mathan came up to me and was like, Blah, you're the only one that's going to be a rock star here with fucking glasses. You know how he is. Yeah. And I was just like, what, Mathan? He's like, you're going to be the rock star of the group, man.
Bro, is your stuff on Apple Music? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's pull it up on Apple then.
The same thing that's on Spotify.
Let's diversify these dividends. Yeah. Hold on, man. I can't see. I ain't got my glasses on. Pull it up. Yeah, it's all right here.
Shit, I could barely see that shit too.
Man, we got them old 40+ eyes.
Man, my mom looked at me the other day because I was talking about driving home at night. I was like, I can see. She's like, he can't see. Like she said, so she looked at my mom like, he can't see.
Mom Dukes, no.
And I was like, motherfucker, you got me the bogus ass motherfucking glasses in 3rd grade. That's what the fuck. Wait, hold on. FDI's on here?
Bro, it's on Apple Music. No, you know what? It's in my computer.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's pulling up. Yeah.
I was like, hold up, damn.
Yeah, but if you go to you on my library right now. Go up to the corner and click on Apple Music. There you go. Now type in the search bar. There you go. Yeah, you know, shit, man. Your shit gonna be in my shit. You know
I was like, whoa. I was like, hold up.
Hey, look.
Who done bootleg my shit? Because I know I ain't put it on there. Y'all gonna have me getting all types of fucking, when you say cease and desist. I was like, oh, shit.
Well, we was stealing from everybody.
Man. I was like,
Hey, And our versions were better. At Lifetime, though,
first and
motherfuckers
foremost,
don't understand that Lifetime.
First and foremost.
Yeah, that shit went hard.
Fine poetry is the music of mathematics, numbers, singing. You have to look behind the words to understand
you know what?
Yeah, we can pause it.
No, I
forgot.
I got the damn
nigga.
Hold on. Screw real quick. I'll switch it out. I gotta get my setup back the way it was, bro. I had that shit to where I never had to.
Right.
Everything was hooked up. Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's grueling, but at least we got the shit.
At least we got it. Shit.
We got everything we need, bro. There we go. All right, go ahead and play.
I like these little talk things at the beginning too, whatever you call them. Cuts.
Oh yeah, the interludes, bro. That should make an album, bro. Listen, my vision for this project that I'm doing with Talk, that we need to get on a Zoom call so I can actually talk to that motherfucker.
Yeah, got it. Did you text him?
No, I didn't. Hold on, let me text him myself. He never texted me
Fine
back.
poetry
Talk
is the music of mathematics, numbers, singing. You have to look behind the words to understand their meaning.
Yeah.
Now who did this beat?
Mathematics.
You say, I don't know.
You gotta take a look back to everything that's happened in your life. You know what I'm saying? And think about how it's got you to the exact point where you're at right now. You know it's hard nowadays to find peace of mind. Through it all, I try to give y'all a peace of mind. I don't want to preach, I just want to speak the truth. Talking through an open heart, hoping I can reach you. I love hard, but still the love's hard to face. No scars can heal when you want God for face. And so far, I've made it through the bumps in the road. In a state of confusion, I can't embrace the unknown. Looking forward to the future, my past has made me ready. Progressing through my faults in this life, I'm holding steady. Emotionally, I hit rock bottom. Financially, rock bottom. We conversate about problems. Well, I got it. It ain't about me.
You see that?
Good catch, bro.
That's the
athlete. That's the athlete.
The world moves as one, balancing on its axis. The numbers don't lie, it's all about mathematics. So add the number to divide from the time that's come. Add it up to the answer when your time's begun. Right place, right time, hope you feel likewise. Everything has a reason in this short lifetime. Take a number to divide from the time that's come. Add it up to the answer where your time's begun. Right place, right time, hope you feel likewise. It equals up to where you're going in this short lifetime. It's at the airport waiting for my bags to claim. Usually keep it to myself, but it was one of them things. Don't remember her name, but I struck up a conversation. Somewhere along the lines we got lost in translation. Our backgrounds related. We talked about the flight and how we both were jet lagged and wouldn't sleep good tonight. Then it faded. Small talk to let time bend. Never thought in this life that I would see her again. Polarized was our energy, her vibe stuck with me. I hate that it was haze, we briefly met and left quickly. And time passed by with the words on my mind. Wishing that I had a chance to see her one more time. Her image is in my dreams, she's there but not around. Who'd have thought she'd pick up and move to my town? I lost it in the clouds, if it's meant to be it happens. Turns out she neighbors with my best friend. That's make a number to divide from the time that's come. Add it up to the answer where your time's begun. Right place, right time, hope you feel likewise. Everything has a reason in this short lifetime. Take a number to divide from the time that's come. Add it up to the answer where your time's begun. Right place, right time, hope you feel likewise. It equals up to where you're going in this short lifetime. It's coming into my own, revolving like the sun. Surfacing full circle, evolving into one. Mind, body, and soul, once they've all connected. Eternally to live, walking off the ground in heaven. Wait for me, cause I ain't got no place to go. I'm an outcast, wandering the streets with the ghosts. My society is quietly making me crazy. Insanity is relevant when everything is hazy. Can you feel for me, baby? Lately, I've been facing some questions, that's hard to answer. Being true to myself. Every day I ask what I'm gonna do with myself. Take a toke to that. Then I write me a song. Then I'm thinking mathematically is how this came along. How I got to this point. This is right where I belong. Imagine what happened understand at this moment every bit of his plan is mapped. And knowing to divide from the time that's come. Added up to the answer where your time's begun. Right place, right time. Hope you feel likewise. Everything has a reason in this short lifetime. Take a number to divide from the time that's come. Added up to the answer where your time's begun. Right place, right time. Hope you feel likewise. It equals up to where you're going in this short lifetime. It's mathematics. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta look behind the words to understand what an artist or someone in general is talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's not always what you say, but how you say it. It's the feeling behind what they're saying. You know, something could have happened that day or the week before or last year to make them feel the way that they do, to say what they say. And those feelings and thoughts turn into words, and those words turn into actions, and that's how you affect the world, good or bad. It's mathematics.
Ask me, am I trying to kick knowledge? Nah, I'm trying to kick this shit you need to learn, though. That shit go, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, give me some on there. Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, my bad.
The world's lost, baby. Let me hanging.
But yeah, if you heard the bass in there, it was making.
That was
Never
making.
boastful in your man, I hate you, never reside. Never judgmental,
Yeah,
nothing about you shows pride. It can take a lifetime to try and figure it out, or it can take one moment.
Yeah, the Hidden Haven. Yeah.
The Hidden Haven.
Yeah.
Man, bro.
I don't even know if you ever been up there.
Never
Like,
been there, ever.
That was, yeah.
Now, what was the Hidden Haven?
That was Chris's studio. Like when we got the studio together, we had all that
Oh,
money. Yeah.
so that was your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So y'all called it the Hidden Haven.
Yeah, because it was like, because his parents owned the building. They was going to rebuild it, like, for him and Tasha to live in. I'm sorry, I'm saying names, but real shit.
Yeah.
They built it for, they was going to
Shout out
rebuild
to
it.
Tasha. She's still
Yeah.
fine. Hey, don't edit that out.
Yeah, I won't. It's all good. Shit.
Hey, Chris, you good people, man. You know, your baby mama look good, though.
Finesse. But anyways, no, like, yeah, they was gonna rebuild, and he ended up building a studio in there, and that's where we made Talk of the Town, Let Go, and Get Right or Get Left, Volume 2.
Get Right or Get Left.
Yeah, Volume 2.
Volume 2, where is that at?
That's on my Bandcamp. That's my favorite slept on album that probably nobody's heard because the way
I don't even know where it
because
was.
we came out, like, we literally came out with there's a whole Get Right or Get Left Volume 1 with 6 songs on it, and we just made it because we had just got a CD printer ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had just made it, and we made it just for a fraternity party that we was performing at.
Now, this wasn't on this.
None of these, nigga, I couldn't even tell you, like, what songs is on there. The only song I know is on there, there's a Jay-Z sample. Can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. Can't leave rap alone, the game needs. Oh, that shit was so cold. I spent the hardest, and it's not, it was only on CDs. Like, Chris is the only person that has that, like, recording.
Damn, so you ain't even got it no more?
No, I have not heard that shit literally since we performed it at Trace with Prelude one day.
Did that come out before or after
that came
Straight
out
from the Sticks?
After, because we did Let Go. No. We did Talk of the Town.
I don't think I heard Let Go.
We did, Let Go.
Let Go ain't that the one where? No.
That's the one I'm in front of the movie theater.
In front of the movie theater. Yeah, I heard
Let Go is the album where I listened to it. That's the first time I was comfortable with hearing my voice. Yeah. And, like, cause that shit
the steps to it. Cause I see
like this shit, man, like everybody loves Let Go. You know what I'm saying? Or Talk of the Town. Like, cause Straight from the Stick, it was Straight from the Sticks and Talk of the Town. Yeah. Those are my first 2 official albums.
You feel like you got your legs under you by this one. Right?
Yeah, like Let Go, was whenever I was like, okay, now I know how to use my voice. Yeah. Before that, I hated my voice, and when you hate your voice, you can't rap to your potential. You know what I'm saying?
It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle, cause like cadence, like that's what make each MC unique. That's our instrument.
Exactly.
It's our instrument.
Seriously.
So you have to. I mean, and like you gotta man, think about Be Real, dog.
Yeah.
Be Real. Like Be Real. He don't even talk like he rap. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he raps the way he raps is because he did it one day joking around.
Right.
And motherfuckers like, yo, that shit is so original, so unique. Like, do that shit.
Yeah.
It's just a way he projects his voice.
Yeah.
And some people rap like you see how I got the mic stand right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got that shit at sitting height, cause you know I project my voice when I rap, and sometimes like I think about it like, man, I don't really like. It's kind of like you know how Calm got like a really bassy voice, but then when he rap, he sound kind of like this, and I'm like so I'm starting to play with my cadences, and like when I sat down and I rap, like I sound more relaxed.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because whenever you're up, it's like you're performing. You get more air in your lungs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you're sitting down, it's natural. Like it's more natural. Like when you're standing up, you're basically performing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you perform, you run out of breath a lot more easier. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason I've never sat down and recorded is because I've always wanted to have, because my voice is already really lazy and mono, you know what I'm saying?
No, man. You being too hard on yourself. The way. What's up, beautiful? The wisdom. Come here. You come on.
Making a vlog appearance.
Look, you coming in on
Who are you talking to?
We are recording. We're making a video. We're making a video.
It's gonna be a vlog.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this is my wife of 20.
24.
What?
22 married and 24.
Yeah, together. So 22 years, man. So like, you know what's crazy is that I got a song on the album that I gotta get the damn stems from top to finish, and I was talking about like a real life situation where I was supposed to. I still feel bad about it to this day. I talk about it almost every time we talk. Sometimes I feel like I'm a broken record, but one day. I was supposed to perform at a show, like Prelude had a show. Like y'all was really, like I think you had just got with the group, and y'all was really like out there making noise. Y'all was doing shows around the town, and Todd put me on the ticket, put me on the flyer and everything, and I ain't show up. And like I got a song on my album explaining why I didn't show up.
Damn. And
it's like it's a really like it's heartbreaking, man, because it's real life shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. She been here through the whole process.
I'll let you guys do your thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You ain't gonna say nothing. What you gonna say? Your tortilla thing?
I just see it on my tortilla.
Tortillas.
I thought that was a smoke.
Like,
box.
look, you see all this stuff, man, all this stuff from the restaurant.
I thought that was a weed box. Like,
no,
oh,
man.
shoot, that's huge.
You good part where I'm parked at? I know I parked
in the
I park
driveway.
in the front because I want to use my car tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, that's all good.
So, yeah, I park in the front, yeah.
Okay, I was making sure because I tried to make space to where you could get in, but I was like,
it's okay.
All right, baby
I'm
girl.
gonna go and have me some drinks and
Yeah.
relax
You drinking tequila?
and hook me out.
He said, "Hook me out."
I gotta
jump it down.
Fit the Patron out of the car too.
Oh, look at you,
I'm
man!
not touching it.
He said no.
I'm not.
What time you gotta go to work, brother?
I ain't gotta be there till 2 p.m. But
okay,
you know,
you already know.
Yeah.
Go to the abyss.
Man.
The last 2 times this motherfucker been over here, we just can't help it.
Yeah,
you can't help it.
Last
like,
time
all right,
it was 8:30 in the morning. I was like, God.
He's like, well, yeah, I have one. I'm a terrible influence. I'm like, you want smoke? Fuck it.
It's in the jeans. I'm already sweating. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
I know if I take a shot of Patron, I'm gonna be in here like, let's kick it.
We gonna kick. You see, I've been sipping. I ain't going in beat smoke right now. But hey, you take it with you, baby. I got another cup down here.
Oh, you have another?
No, it's okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
I got another cup.
All
right, baby cakes.
Love you.
Love you more.
But yeah, what was we on? I don't even know.
Yeah,
I thought that because it looked like it had ashes on the top of it. I was like, man, Rich got it all.
I told you I can't smoke weed, man.
Yeah,
I can't go to the spirit realm.
I don't
like
give
I'm
a fuck. Once you had that bitch, I wasn't smoking it anyway.
I think too introspective. I'm too deep in my thoughts. Like I'll be like, man, look.
I sit here and look at this basket for like 20 minutes and be like, ooh, man, something just caught me.
Yeah, for real. Like, what is matter?
You know what I mean?
It's waves of energy interacting. So like this is actually alive.
Like
it's a part of me, and I'm a part of it.
I really don't either. I can't even. I think, like you said, like,
can't do it.
Yeah, I'm so like introspective now. Like,
yeah,
I can't. Like, if I hit weed, it just makes me.
Bro, I go to.
I can't even.
My mind be in places where it don't need to be. And
yeah.
Like you talking about like that veil of reality. Like so there's like the spirit realm is real.
Yeah.
Like what animates and makes us move and live and breathe and interact with everything in our environment, there's a spirit force that's within us. So like there's something about that green, man. When you smoke it, man, it kind of it removes the veil. And like, man, I don't need to be there.
Look,
I don't need to be
I don't even remember
the
last time I hit a blunt, but I've been taking capsules. That's 1-on-1 with THC and CBD, bro. I'll be in the bed, like literally. That shit's just hitting me right, and make up the funniest jokes. Like I think I'm a comedian. Like when you say break the veil of like. Literally, like, fuck rap, nigga. I got jokes too.
The creative shit. The creative shit, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, man. Like, it's definitely fuel for the creative mind. Like, bro, I wrote some ridiculous, like, some of the coldest shit I ever wrote. I was high as giraffe pussy.
Nah, for real.
And, like, my mind wouldn't even think that sober. It would. I mean, I guess it could, but it takes, like, mechanical action. Like, I gotta really sit down and and hash it out. But like when I get high, nigga, it just be coming. It just flows, bro. I swear.
That's the thing, bro.
It's
like,
crazy.
And that's what, like, if I ever stop rapping, I'm gonna be a comedian, bro. Cause I got jokes,
bro.
Like,
you should. Hey,
I got them. I wrote them down in my notes, like, and everything.
You know what's funny is that now that you say that, bro, I'm not that funny though. Like I don't have any problem standing on stage and commanding attention, like MC to from an MC to a comedian is an easy transition.
Easy,
it's an easy transition. Tip doing it.
Yeah,
you ever seen any of Tip's comedy?
I haven't seen his comedy.
I gotta see it, bro.
But I haven't seen his comedy. But
just the way
if you think about it, exactly, you wouldn't even think T.I. is funny until you really think about it.
Until you think about it,
this thing is fucking hilarious. Like,
man, that's some diabolical divination. Maybe say
expeditiously.
Expeditiously. I can see him being hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Like
Freddie Gibbs was talking about doing comedy.
Yeah, hey. I've been listening to his music, bro.
Oh, Gibbs is so
lately, like literally the last week or so. I've been listening to fucking "You Only Live." What is it? "You Only Live Twice."
You only die twice.
Something
like that.
His newest shit, and then I went down his, discography. I was like, man, like
Gibbs is cold. I've been fucking with Gibbs since the beginning, like on some Midwest shit, just on some. Like some straight up gangster shit. Like
I met Gibbs.
You met Gibbs?
Bro, when he was with Strange Music in 2014.
I didn't know he was with Strange Music, bro.
Like he was at one of the concerts. We did a meet and greet because like the artists, they do a meet and greet.
That's crazy. Gibbs is like probably one of my favorite artists.
I met this man and he had a fucking red sweater on with khakis.
He's so gangster.
And I thought he was from LA at that point. Yeah. I knew who he was, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't, you know what I'm saying, like know his background or ever listen to his music.
When I say he's so gangster, I'm not saying that like he actually about that life because they stomped him out in Buffalo. But you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't talking shit because you don't
want to show me the video.
Yeah, they stomped him out in Buffalo. But like when I say like he on some like what he raps about is so ingrained in our culture. Like this is where we're from. Like he from GI, so he from Gary, Indiana. But y'all gotta understand that Illinois is like we were saying earlier, it's Chicago, right? It's the Mecca is up there. and all of it trickles downstate. So
Yeah.
that gang culture shit that Freddie be
Yeah.
rapping about, he bringing it to the world,
Yeah.
and ain't nobody really on
He
that
literally
shit.
said, he's like, we had a shootout that ended in Gary and started in Illinois. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look.
Like, Gary's only fucking, what, an hour from Chicago?
Dog,
You know what I'm saying?
Gary is the most deplorable place I've ever seen in my life. Like this is something that you'll notice being in Indiana, right? You know, in Illinois, like we was talking about the last time we was together, like the hoods look like the hood.
Right.
For real. Like it's like, okay, it's rough. When you go up to Chicago, you know, you could be in a place that look nice. It look like the Huxtables live on the
Right.
block. And it's dangerous
And
over
it's
there.
still dangerous, yeah.
So, but Gary, like Gary, one thing I notice about life in Indiana, like living here, is wherever black people live, they don't give a fuck about that area, bro.
Man.
They don't, like Gary look like, man, look, they ain't no state funds coming. Like Bossy High School, where my kids went to school at. Like you could tell the difference. Like okay, there's this. When I moved over here, I was like, damn, bro, it's 5 high schools in this bitch.
Right.
5 public high
I didn't
schools.
realize that.
It's
Yeah.
5 public high schools here, and there's like, man, dog, like 10 private high schools. Like it's like 14.
Yeah.
It's like 14 public and private high schools in the city. Like that lets
That's
you know
wild.
what the population is
That's
here.
wild.
That's why I told you this is an untapped market. We need to go ahead and dig our heels in.
Yes,
But
sir.
but getting back to what I'm saying is that like the only high school where all the black kids go, you could tell.
Right.
You could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like wherever that like the south side of the city, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not even like it's way better than Gymtown. It look way better. But they sinking money into Gymtown like a motherfucker because we ain't over there.
Yeah.
But they ain't doing shit with the south side, bro. Nothing. That's Indiana politics, bro. Wherever we at, they not fucking with it. Indianapolis is a beautiful city, bro, and it's vibrant. It's all types of shit going on up there. But man, go to the black side of town,
Mm-hmm.
bro. It's bad over there. And Gary, forget about it. Have you ever been to Gary?
No.
Bro, don't ever go. Don't ever go. There's no reason to be there. It's dangerous as fuck. Not only is it dangerous, but it's raggedy than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
There was a pothole in the middle of the street the size of this carpet. Now I'm talking about that shit like 4 feet deep. I could have
Right.
drove off in there. This is in the
Damn.
middle of the city, bro. They
Damn.
don't.
Hey,
Man.
Freddie Gibbs said they done looked over us because the Jacksons they came back to town.
I've been to Michael Jackson's crib. You know, Ken from Gary. That's what I went up to Gary with. So, like, man, like, you know, he knows some street dudes up there too. Like Kid ain't a fake dude. Even though I got problems with him, he ain't a fake motherfucker. He from GI. Yeah. Gary bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's the only time like I was with him. He was like, bro, like listen, stay by my side.
Right.
We going over here. I'm like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's like, don't get out the car over here. I won't.
Cities is like that, like man.
You know, Abe went up there with you know Abe, right? Abe went up there with Kenny one time, and Abe got out the car. Like Abe was like, I'm gonna get some gas before I leave, and Kenny was like, man, listen, don't get gas till you get out the city. But Abe like, I'm good.
That's how Abe is.
That's just how he
I got
is.
money. I come for money.
Man, look,
Bruh.
Abe got a lot of guns too.
Yeah.
So like this is what happened.
You talk about
So
Albanian Abe, what he look like?
Yeah.
Dude, okay.
Yeah. So Abe, listen, he went to the gas station, and Kenny was like, listen. Kenny told him specifically, we still talk about this shit to this day. Kenny said, listen, do not get gas till you get out of town.
Right.
And he's like, oh, I'm straight. So he went against Kenny Word, and he went to the gas station to try to get some good gas. He said, man, motherfuckers is out there just mean mugging him. Like, he a white dude in the middle of Gary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, who's this motherfucker? And they just like, he's like, man, Abe said, like, man, dog, I just felt the tension. He's like, I knew some shit was happening. They was scheming and shit.
Right.
Motherfuckers is circling and shit, and they walked up on me. That motherfucker he up strap on him. He's like, listen, I'm going to pay for my gas and get back in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like No, you gotta have a gun with you to get gas there. That's some real shit.
Yeah,
that's some real shit. Yeah.
I rode with Abe one time. He had the Benz.
Yeah.
And we go put it on the blog, but it was funny. Like,
Abe a wild dude, man. You know, he grew up in New York, man.
He's one of the people that brought Twister with at the Premier Lounge.
Yeah.
With LaRon.
I just found this out today because I told you I was talking to my guy, Pickle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He told me Abe bought boobies. He about to open up boobies.
Really?
Yeah.
It's open.
It's open already?
Yeah, it's open already. Yeah.
Huh.
They having shows and shit. They having shows things every.
I didn't even know that. I'm behind in the times.
Boobies is open. Like,
wow, that's dope, man. Boobies was the spot. That's where DJ Echoes, you know what I'm saying, used to put me on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had shows at Boobies.
That's
you know
how,
what I'm saying?
That's how Top met DJ Echoes, and that's how we started performing at Trace, was through fucking
Tony.
Yeah,
Tony had Hip Hop Wednesdays at Trace.
Yeah,
Tony, man, he act for that's what I talked to Pickle fucking about that shit today.
DJ Echoes, wow.
Bro, you know he was just in Ronnie Ching, the comedian, the motherfucker who played the Five Rings. He a Marvel character, bro. Tony Ching, he an Asian motherfucker who's a comedian. He funny as a motherfucker too. He funny. But like DJ Echoes is his touring DJ.
Really?
Yeah. So he was just on that Netflix special.
Wow.
Like Echoes was on that Netflix special. Like, man, it's a lot of people that we in close proximity to that, you know what I'm saying, followed their dreams, man. Just kept doing what they was doing and that shit popped for them.
They got away from fucking Southern Illinois. That's what the fuck they did.
Yeah, bro. It can't happen.
A lot of motherfuckers come to Southern Illinois thinking it's, you know, because they think it's Southern Illinois as SIUC, you know what I'm saying, the party school.
Yeah.
But they don't realize like how fucking malnutrition that shit is,
bro, that shit
outside of it.
I used to always call Carbondale because when I was young, like my only goal was to get the fuck out of there. And like, listen, every time I moved away, that motherfucker sucked me back in. It sucks you right back in. And I'm telling you, man, I used to call that shit an economic black hole. Man. I used to call that because it takes, but see, and it's crazy because you did the same shit. It's like,
I moved 4 times.
Man, bro, but I'm saying like this move, it's like, you know, you left with the bar, you left with employment, you left not at a deficit.
Yeah, I left going knowing like, okay,
going forward, like
we get more out of this shit.
That's kind of
I
how
can leave it to where I'm good now. I'm leaving and we bringing back more.
That's how I kind of had to leave, cause like you know, like I moved over here for the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And like I had already worked for the city. Like I reached the pinnacle. I had a comfortable life there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I had all kind of like vacation time. Like I was getting paid basically to do nothing. I was making $26 an hour in Carbondale, bro. In Carbondale, dog, like where the cost of living is nothing. Like this house, bro, I could get this house for like, you know what I'm saying, for nothing. For nothing. The cost of living is nothing there. So like, but I left because I had aspirations of more. So I feel like I beat that level in my life. Yeah. Like, we didn't escape the dirt floor. I done went through the warp zone.
We didn't escape the dirt floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we know. Like, what's out here.
Yeah, it's way more. It's way more. Like, motherfuckers who just stay there is just trapped in that cycle, man. I empathize with them because, like, that's where I'm from, man. And, you know, that's the environment that made me. But, you know, so much more out here in the world, bro.
So much,
man.
I just seen some shit on Facebook. And I get on Facebook, like, every, 4 days, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If I'm drunk and I'm on, if I'm drunk and hungover for 3 days, I'll get on there just ranting. You know what I'm saying? Or promote some shit. Yeah. But I look at shit and I see some more shit in the fields happening. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like,
in the fields?
Yeah. You know the fields ain't the fields.
Yeah, it's grimy now.
It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same fields.
Like, the fields was nice, boy. If you could get in the fields back in the day, bro, you made it.
Yeah, man.
Yo, rent $15 a month.
Yeah.
That shit nice. Like the nice ass apartments, bro. For real.
That's where Vegas.
Nice ass
That's where we
apartments.
recorded Big Bets at, like in the fields.
Okay. Yeah, man. The fields, bro. I grew up around there, boy. Ooh, man.
Fucking
I was,
Dale,
man, listen. I knocked some. Man, I have no regrets, bro. Nothing but. Like, I mean, like, the crazy shit is every time I go home, like, I went home recently. I had to do some stuff at my house. You know, my tennis shit was plugged up. And I went there, dog. I was so stressed out. And, like, this some real shit. When I go there, it was raining the whole time, like, cloudy. And I was like a depression, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
You just feel it.
like, man, bro, it's so much trauma linked to this place
Man.
for me personally.
Yeah.
Like a lot of trauma, bro. And I'm like, man, and then mental illness is so crazy there. Like, it's not just like, you know, you go out, like we in a town right now, like 150,000 people plus, whatever. You know, there's homeless people out on the street.
Yeah.
And, you know, like one or two of them you see, you're like, okay, they off their meds, they a little crazy. But they're like, it's such a large community of motherfuckers with mental illness, bro, who be on like their goal in life is to get the crazy check, bro.
Yeah.
For real, it's like they go like
that's the thing. Like it's not like they homeless. It's just like they out there like
man, bro,
begging for the SSI check.
Bro,
like Tanner, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
Man, R.I.P. Tanner.
You know what I'm saying?
Tanner's a legend.
A legend. But it was just like he had family
in
Carbondale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he wasn't homeless.
Yeah.
He was just out there.
He's
like
just in the streets. You know?
It's fucked up. Like
it's crazy.
Like,
it's crazy, bro. But no, like I'm just like there was a situation, and I ain't gonna speak on anybody's personal situations out there, but I was talking with J Soul, and J Soul going through some bullshit, and the bullshit that he's going through is attached to that subject. I'm like, man, like this area, there's just such an abundance of mental health issues. Like motherfuckers are off their meds, they're off their rocket just because it's destitute. Yeah. Like, what do you have to look forward to? Like, there's nothing like there's no like here, the motherfucker go and work for Toyota. You know what I'm saying? Right. Motherfucker can go, like, there's no lack of opportunities to make coinage. Like, they don't pay that great. You know what I'm saying? Like the wages are terrible over here. Right. You know, they really are, but there's an abundance of opportunity, like, everywhere. Like, you can work, man.
You go anywhere.
Anywhere and get a job.
Anywhere and get a job. You get paid under the table, whatever. You know what I'm
saying? For real.
Like
there's money out here circulating.
Yeah.
But there's no money circulating.
No money circulating at all.
There's no money circulating. Like
people don't realize the party scene is what made Carbondale's
that's what made
circulate. You know what I'm saying? And now that this shit's gone, like it's people don't understand. Like
it's gone.
You know what I'm saying?
They close Wendy's down.
You know what I mean?
Like my grandson came here, man. He like, man, everybody in the town going crazy, man. We got a Chick-fil-A. Like they celebrating that shit. Like we got a Chick-fil-A. What?
Motherfuckers that ain't open on Sundays and believe in Jesus. All right, that's cool.
Praise the Lord. And the chicken sandwich is fire, but
they
I mean,
good, but damn, like,
bro.
Like
Wendy's closed down, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Wendy's closed down.
How does that even happen? Like with college students,
man,
nigga, I go every day. Well, not every day, but at least twice a week. Get that motherfucking the big bag for $6, bro. Like.
It's crazy.
Come on, man.
It's crazy, man. The career, man, like it's always been my goal to try to take some type of major employment back there. You know, like something that actually pays some money.
Yeah. And
offer opportunities
straight
to
up
people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I hate how the city of Carbondale be pressing me about my properties, man. Because like literally, man, I'm providing low income housing for where I lived at in my neighborhood, bro. Like, I mean, fucking, Like, I pay taxes every year, bro. I'm still paying into District 95 where I went to school at. I'm still paying into District 165, the high school where I went to school at. I'm giving back to my community, and these whole ass motherfuckers at city council over here pressing me, giving me fines and shit. For real, it's terrible. And you know, because you and the Duke doing the same shit.
Man.
Like, I'm giving back to my community, bro. I'm an employer.
If they find us for the shit that they didn't fucking temper to, whatever we had the chance to, I'm burning our building up. Throwing my coffee.
Hey, look, take that off.
Yeah.
but no, for real though, like, because, like, seriously, like, you know,
should be having me hot, bro.
Oh, it make me mad. Like, you
hot, bro.
The temperament of the conversation changed a little bit, but it's on some real shit, on some political shit. You know, you got well-meaning people who are from the community who want to invest in the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you performed at the state fair, bro. Like, bro, your latest video, they got the Coin State Fair sign on it. It's free advertisement, bro. It's like, you out here, you always putting on for the city. And they want to press you on some bullshit.
Man.
On some bullshit. You giving tax dollars to the town. Bro, it's crazy because I go through it too. I go through it too in the Dale, bro. Like, man, like, come on, man. I know the motherfucker had built in the neighborhood service. Like, I went camping with this motherfucker before. And dog, you allowing these motherfuckers to find me, man? Get the fuck out. I'm talking about, like,
yeah. And Frank's going through it in Marion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
man.
Like, man, we from there. Like, it's not like we a transplant. I'm not a major housing fucking investor or some shit, nigga. I got a few homes, and I'm out here, like, I rent my houses for less than what I pay for them motherfuckers. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not making no money off of this shit. I'm just retaining this property because so somebody from here who actually gives a fuck about here, you know what I'm saying, is
giving it to people who need it.
Giving it to people who need it, bro.
Like, for real, like, straight up, like,
it's wild, bro.
Man, we just, it's frustrating.
Yeah,
it really is. Like, it's tiring. Like, there was a point where we thought rap was tiring. Like, damn, we ain't gonna never. But nah, this once you move, like, once we moved up in the political, aura of our towns, it's just like, man, it's way more frustrating. Like,
it is.
Like, we look at rap as easy now.
It is, man. That's my release. That's my haven, dog. My haven is like, it's no better feeling, bro. Like seriously, like, the last time I went on stage, bro, was with your monarch, what do they call that? Monarchy, not monarchy, but damn,
Matriarch.
No, not Marquee.
Oh yeah,
your Marquee glowing in the background. Like, that's the last time, and I feel like that was my best performance in my life. Like, bro, I feel like that is therapy to me, bro.
Yeah,
that's therapy to me.
It's not a problem no more because, yeah, we can perform now whenever we want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was stressful, but now it's not the shit that stresses us out. Obviously, we're older men now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got different problems. You know what I mean? But man, like, we used to think trying to get into fucking buildings was hard. Like, owning buildings is 10 times harder. Like,
it's way hard. It's way hard. Because everybody hand in the cookie jar. Everybody want to cut. Y'all think this street shit hard? You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay the plug. Huh?
Yeah.
Now imagine having to pay the plug, having to pay somebody who ain't had shit to do with anything. They just want they cut off top just because you exist. You know what I'm saying? Have to pay.
It's wild.
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot, bro.
Nah, it for real is. They had the nerve to fucking change the property taxes to around Christmas time. And I was like, these dirty motherfuckers. Like,
bro, that's one thing I could say. The two things on some real shit. The two differences in these states, right? So I moved over here thinking that, like, this is a Republican state. Okay, this a pro-business state. you know, that the Republicans run on, we low taxes. You know, Illinois, those Democrats,
those fucking gangsters over there.
Yeah, they're
stealing from everybody.
They're gonna tax you out the wazoo. Now, don't get it twisted. The taxes is high as hell in Illinois, but it ain't nothing like this motherfucker, bro. Like, bro, I ain't never been taxed so hard in my life. The property taxes over there are dumb. Like, Illinois property taxes are ridiculous. Yeah. Like, you been to my crib in Carbondale, bro. My mom's crib across the street, which I still pay taxes on. Like, this is a 2-bedroom hovel. Like, it's in bad shape. Built in like 1906. It's not a nice house by any stretch of the imagination. Bro, the taxes on that crib is more than I pay here.
It's ridiculous, man.
This is a 5-bedroom house with a full basement.
It's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Man, the property taxes over there are dumb, and they keep on jacking them up every year, bro. It's like, the worst thing about the tax shit is like, the mismanagement of funds. I can understand, like, okay, as a citizen of this city, as a citizen of this state, as a proud American, bro, because, I mean, like, don't get it twisted. Like for us to even be able to sit here and talk shit openly is a privilege. You know what I'm saying? There's places on this earth where they will go missing. You know what I'm saying?
No, seriously.
Talking how we talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a privilege. So, like, man, on that level, I'm proud to be an American. But on the level of, like, how much it costs to be an American,
man,
like, bro, they out here busting us over the head.
Who's gonna be the biggest gangsters, bro? Like, for real, cause
he busting us over the head, bro.
It's wild, man. Like, just imagine you gotta pay taxes for the gaming taxes, right? And whenever motherfuckers, like, say a small town bar, you know what I'm saying, like us, like small town bar, we average like $1,500 to $2,000 off the gaming machines, right?
Yeah.
But
when you told me about that, I was like,
but
I might want to go back
then
to Philly.
If a motherfucker wins $3,000 off your machines, you gotta pay them.
Are you talking about like?
Out of your pocket.
Ooh.
Not the state, not the city.
Ooh.
But they're in a third of our pockets for paying it. You know what I'm saying? For paying the gaming fucking.
Oh, okay.
So, like, literally, I had a conversation with my mom one day, and I was like, because literally I went to the bank, and I was like, we ain't got nothing in the bank. Like, shit, we average 2,000. Somebody hits. That's most of our income for that week. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But we pay it. The state or the city don't have to pay it. Yeah. But you know, the state, we only get a third of what we make from it. So imagine.
So they double dipping. Dirty motherfuckers.
So imagine we still make $1,500, $2,000 a week, but we literally make $6,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm saying that. So they hit you on the front end
and on the back end. And whenever something pays out, nigga, we have to pay it out of our pockets. Like, literally, my mom has paid $2,000 to people out of our fucking money.
Count that shit out.
Yes, bro. And the city or state don't have nothing to do with that. We gotta pay them. But we are a third of
But you get a third of what they bring in. Damn, bro. That's gangster. That's gangster.
When mom broke this down to me, I was just like, hold on. Like, so we pay, you know, for the gaming license, which is cheaper than a liquor license. You know what I'm saying?
Liquor license, they bust you over the head.
Which is
like, that's why we ain't open right now. Because, like, man, to get a liquor license here in Evansville, bro, first off, you don't see none of us with them on some politics shit.
Apparently.
Like, I had one when we was in Linville. It was easy to get. I applied through the state. Yeah, paid $1,500.
They told me it was easy to get.
Go on, man. I'm happy to see you too, but go.
I applied for a bartender job at Applebee's.
Yeah.
You gotta have a liquor license.
You gotta have a service license.
Yeah.
Which that's super easy to get. But I'm talking about like for the establishment.
This is because that's what I told them. So, okay, liquor license. I own a bar in Illinois. Yeah. Are you on the? No, I'm not. You know
it transfers.
Yeah, but I'm not on the name of it.
You're not on the liquor license. Yeah. Yeah, it would transfer if you had your Illinois liquor license. It would transfer.
100%.
Come
Yeah.
on. Come on. That motherfucker's so excited to be around anybody.
And this is game for y'all, just so y'all know.
Yeah, for real. For real.
It's game.
Yeah.
Like, so, whenever I applied for the bartending, they was like, you know, you could get, now I could be fucking interpreting this shit the wrong way.
I'll let you know.
But they told me I could get a liquor license as a bartender. You know what I'm saying?
You can.
And I was just like, okay, so
but it's not.
Is it a what do they call it in Illinois? The Bassett. You know what I'm saying? That's a server's license to bartend in Illinois.
In Illinois, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So here I was like, you know, is it the same thing as that? He was like, no, like all you got to do is apply. You'll get a liquor license just to sell drinks, to be a bartender.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, so all I got to do is apply through the state.
Yeah.
And get a liquor license. Not a Bassett, not something to serve drinks. A liquor license.
No. They just call it a liquor license. Yeah. So it is a server. It's a Bassett. It's a server's license.
Okay.
So in order, like, everybody who serves alcohol has to. It's just a way. Like I said, man, Indiana is more like they more meticulous about how they drain you of money.
Right.
Like they drain you, dude. Like on the surface, it looks like
it looks
people
easy.
Like, no,
but it ain't.
Oh my God, they drain you, bro.
Because he made it look like I could just get a liquor license, and so if I had that liquor license, I could be like, oh, now I can go start a bar. Like,
no.
Okay.
Wherever you work at, they have to have an establishment license.
Okay.
They are hard.
That's the difference. The establishment license.
One thing I heard though is they're way easier to get in Kentucky. I know some business owners in Kentucky. Like you can just because it's a different. It's crazy how the United States is because each state has their own individual government. So Kentucky's a commonwealth, and the commonwealth is run way different.
Duh.
The only thing is, don't go to jail in Kentucky because they like you're a slave,
they
bro.
Can hold you there. Like,
don't go to jail in the Commonwealth, bro. Do not do that. But I mean, as far as licensing and all that shit, it's mad easy there and mad cheap. It don't cost what it costs up there, bro. It's like the thing about Indiana is like Illinois' little brother. Yeah. Indiana is Illinois' little racist brother. Like, I don't like these. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
But I don't do business with them, but I'm going to tax the hell out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everything Indiana does, it follows suit to Illinois. Like, and so weed ain't legal here yet, but it will be because it's legal in Illinois. It will be eventually. But, like, Indiana's always one step behind Illinois. Yeah. For real.
Like they say the Midwest is 5 years behind fucking East Coast and West Coast in the big cities.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is in ways, but like, man,
Chicago's up on it.
Chicago is unlike anywhere in the world, bro. That's
the most gangster city ever.
It's so, like, the politics, the aldermen's, like they basically, they run that city on some mob shit. Like, it's like literally, like, that's how it is. Like, my district, it's like, we got this going over here, and my homies getting these contracts, and, like, it's like that everywhere. Because, I worked for the city of Evansville for 6 years, almost a decade. I was at the city of Evansville, and I saw, like, all the corruption. Like, I'm talking about, like unqualified, like, so I worked for the water and sewer department, and I worked for the street maintenance department. So we got to maintain the water system, and we got to maintain the streets. So when I tell you there are streets in this city where they don't have any, like, they don't have any sub-pavement. So, like, when you put a street down, you have to put down a certain amount of rock underneath it and tamp that shit. Right. It's like sub-street. Like how a floor has sub-floor, there's sub-street. Right. Do you know how many times I've been out to neighborhoods in this motherfucking city and there's pavement on top of dirt.
Yeah, that's
Dog,
right.
can you imagine how much these motherfuckers save by not putting down any base rock underneath the street?
Yeah.
You know what that is? Dirty politicians' homeboys getting no bid contracts and cutting hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars out of their budget and pocketing that shit.
Look,
I seen so much corruption on just a city level.
So just imagine, like, DuQuoin used to have street roads in 1918, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's where my grandma grew up. That's why I was in DuQuoin.
Yeah.
These have dirt roads. So what you're saying is these motherfuckers still only have a pavement.
They put pavement on top of dirt
roads.
It's so many cities out here where we go to so many neighborhoods in the city where we go out there and I'm like, Doc, there's no sub street in this motherfucker.
I can't make this up. I was watching it used to be Golden or Wondery station.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be an app to where they have like historical like lectures on shit. And I watched Federalism in America, bro.
Yeah.
And like literally the dudes, this is just one episode I watched. And the way that they do it, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously the government has as much say as they can, but not, and you know, the states have their own whatever. So the fucking, oh man, what was it? I can't even think of what it was. Like how they like the federal government was like, okay, the age of 21 drinking after prohibition, right?
Mm-hmm.
They changed the federal law. I think it was in 1971 to change the drinking age to 21, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And so there was 4 states. It was South Dakota, Wyoming, like out there, the motherfuckers in the reservations.
Yeah.
They didn't change their shit for 4 years, from 18 to 21, right?
Yeah.
The way that the federal government made them change the law in their state to turn it to 21 was that they fucking took away tax money for their roads and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so every state, like
hostage.
the federal government has like billions of dollars, and I think they were saying in Indiana, like they said, for instance, which was fucked up because we're in Indiana.
Yeah.
There's like, for instance, Indiana, they have $1 billion already deemed to them for their roads and shit, right? So for you saying that, now you see the Lloyd, how it's fucking all the construction.
All the time.
But you can't lay down pavement.
All the time.
Or normal roads,
it's
like so it don't smell like sewer on Riverside.
Oh, it smells so bad.
You know what I'm saying?
It smells so bad. Dog, going down to Lloyd over there by Bakey. Oh my God, bro.
And it's just, you see shit like that, and it's just like, damn, these motherfuckers is literally withholding money, and they ain't did it to Indiana, but they did it to South Dakota.
Oh yeah,
and, you know what I'm saying?
It's politics is tricky.
And they made them like,
politics is tricky. The crazy shit about Evansville is that this is the oldest city in the state.
Man.
In Indiana, it's the oldest city, and this is a very old city, so the infrastructure is awful, bro. Like, because I work.
Right?
Why?
Because fucking the port, the Ohio River.
Oh yeah.
That's why this is why it was the first made city, just like Cairo in Illinois.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Cairo, there was one point in time where Cairo was going to be the capital of Illinois. Yes. Yeah, but because it's a port city. So, but like, you know, like me, like I said, me working for the city and just understanding and seeing the infrastructure here, man. This town, like Carbondale is a young city.
Yeah.
Like Carbondale was founded like in the 1900s.
Yeah.
And it's a younger city. So like me working for Carbondale first and then coming over here, man, this is an eye-opening experience. But one thing that I can say, and going back to the original thing that I was telling you, was like, even in both of those small towns, like how Mike Boss got all of the fucking road work over there in Carbondale, and what is it? EL. I forget the other big construction firm over there. It's because they have political connections. They have no big contracts, so they just like politicians just funneling. They're contributing to politicians, and politicians are funneling money into their pocket. Like, and this is. But I'm saying, like, I saw corruption on a city level in 2 small towns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
So just imagine on a federal level.
Bruh.
Bro, we talk about trillions of dollars.
Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
The fucking...
I've seen millions of dollars.
You know they were supposed to have like the train station, a subway in LA.
Yeah.
And the reason they didn't do that is because like the water's, man. Anyways, hold on, because I'm distracted. Because Todd just said the Zoom is up.
Oh, the Zoom is up. Okay.
So I'm trying to think of how we
look. The villain, he just pop in. Can you?
That's all.
If you need me to pull it up on my computer, I'll pull it up on my computer. Or
yeah, we might have to do that so we can record here, and then like have a Zoom right here. You know what I'm saying? Or we could do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So I still want to record this.
No, go ahead. Let's like, man, is there any way you could? Oh, can you screen record? You can screen record on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Do you know how? I'm about to Google that shit right now.
Let me find the Zoom real quick. Look, I said we about to pull up.
I seen it. I seen it.
Like we ride to this motherfucker.
To screen record. Record on MacBook.
Yeah, because on this, I can start a whole new... I know on QuickTime I can start a whole new screen recording, but hold on, let me find Zoom real quick.
To screen record on MacBook, press the keyboard shortcut Shift, Command, and 5. It will open Screenshot Toolbar. It allows you to select the area where you want to record and start recording.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. I'm going to pull up the Zoom.
So, yeah, if you pull up the Zoom, then we can record the whole Zoom. That'll be tight.
Yeah, Todd's going to do that.
You said Todd can do it?
Yeah, because he always...
Todd know how to record the Zooms?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And we'll still have a recording on this.
Man, all these people in the house, man, I'm sorry about all these. It's going to be a lot of background noise.
I know. It's all good shit.
They out there turning up, too. Wifey get down, she drink more than I do. I'm not bullshit. Yeah. I was like, man, I'm trying to sober up with her around. Man, it's rough. It's rough. My sister, too. Man, I'm from a long line.